This video is going to explain how to use the CB Exchange program. It is our login to CBX, coldwellbanker.com, our e-marketing, drip campaigns, and other things that we can send our clients along with marketing materials that corporate sends us. There's also the Business Advantage program that gives us discounts to different companies. There's photo libraries, image libraries, logos, anything you want to use, it's going to be found in here. Your username is usually your first name dot your last name at coldwellbanker.com. So you type that in. Your password is going to be the same as your Zap password and your CBX password. Click login. It's going to take you to the home page. The very first time that you log in, it's going to go through the setup process. How I like to look at it, CB Exchange, it's kind of like a Facebook news feed. I'm going to switch mine to agent view. It's going to look a little bit, otherwise it'd look a little bit different than yours. Down here you're going to have your different tasks that you can do. So you could check your List Hub, and List Hub is a program where you can send your clients an automatic report every week or maybe twice a month that shows how many times people view your listings online, etc. And you can read down the list of things that you can do. There's also the feed right here. You click on that and it will show you all the things that are happening. It's posted by the dates. And you can see these little tags right here. These are the tags that they're going to ask you to set up when you very first log in. So if you go up here to settings, this 3-bar tab is the settings. You click on it, you have your subscriptions, notification, tasks, etc. If you click on subscriptions, you can see that the different tags are clicked on and highlighted. And these are all the things that are going to show up in my personal news feed. Maybe some of the onboarding and prospecting and stuff like that. Prospecting for myself for new agents is going to be different than what you want to look at, but you'd want to prospect for recruits, etc. So they're going to have you click on which ones you would like to see. And we're going to go back to the home screen. And so like I said, you have your feed over here, and it shows you everything that's posted. There's a whole different variety of stuff, like how to get your listings on Pinterest, customize your job postings, just stuff like that. Exchange feed is everything, so all the tags are going to show up. And then you have your favorites over here. So if you favorited something, the Coldwell Banker Way market a listing, that's something that I favorited. So if you go into here to my feed, and let's say I'm really interested in watching the NBC open house air times, or I want to know when that's going to air, I can actually favorite this as something that I want to see, so I can add it to my favorites, and every time they update it, I'm going to get a notification in my email that something has been updated that's in my favorites. I can also download this file, so I could download this picture right here, and I could post it on my Facebook if I wanted, or maybe I just wanted to save it to my phone so I would know when the shows were airing. Anyway, anytime you want to get back to the home screen, you just click on this little house up here that says home. You can click on it. So that's kind of the feed. Like I said, it's kind of like a Facebook feed, and anything you're looking for. So maybe you need help on a listing present. Maybe actually, let's do smart homes. Maybe you want to know a little bit more about smart homes. So you type in smart home, click search, and all the different resources for smart home are going to show up. Here's our smart home resource page. Maybe you click on it and you want to know what's in the staging kit and how does it work, so you click on that. And it tells you all about it. And so that's kind of how the FeedWorks. And like I said, there's also one thing that might be helpful as a new agent is to save you some money, or even as an experienced agent. If you go to the Business Advantage and type in search, you can get the different Business Advantage companies that are listed and approved suppliers. I know one of the biggest things that I use is when I travel, I like to use the rental car discounts. They also have discounts to like AT&T if you wanted a discount on your phone. There's a lot of different companies, so you could just look at the list of those. Up here in the right corner, you're going to have your alerts. So there's different alerts that are going to come up with things that are important or that corporate really wants us to know. Over here is our little, we'll just get out of the alerts. Over here is our little springboard. So you click on the springboard and you're going to have access to the e-marketing page, CBU, which is Coldwell Banker University. Zap, you're going to have Zap. And then there is the List Hub page and CBX. Today we are going to go through the e-marketing, and I'll show you some of the programs or some of the classes in CBU that you could take. I'll show you how List Hub works, and then in a different video we'll go through CBX in that program, and we'll also go through Zap. So let's start off with e-marketing. You click on the little e-marketing tab, it's going to take you to your e-marketing postcard portal. And as you can see, there's different ad templates, animated cards, e-cards, newsletters, flyers, postcards, and signs. Up here, you have your projects, designs, campaigns, and then you can import all your contacts. So first of all, you're going to want to get your SOI in here. So if you click on contacts, you can organize them. I have all my contacts in here, and I have them kind of grouped as to, maybe they're buyer, seller, how I know them. Some of all your lead router people are going to be put in here as well. So you can import over here, manage your contacts, create a new one. You don't have to enter them individually because you should have a list of 200 names. You can import contacts. You can import those contacts as a group with a CSV file from Excel. So if you just click next, like I said, you can, or Gmail, however you want to import your contacts. There's different ways right here. Your contacts should be in a spreadsheet, or in your Gmail or something like that, so they can be easily put into different programs. We're gonna go back to the Home tab. There's different e-cards that you can send out to your clients. Whenever you get a new listing, Coldwell Banker is going to send you a just listed postcard made specifically for you for your listing for that address. All of your different listings, all my listings that I have are all showing up right here. The ones that I have under contract, or maybe they just sold, or they are under contract or whatever, they're all right here. So maybe I just listed this property, I'm going to click on it, I'm going to click save and continue. You just click confirm. We have to put a project name in, so we'll just name it the address. You can name it whatever you want. Click save and continue. We'll hit confirm. They're creating the project. So what they're doing is they're importing all the photos that are uploaded from Paragon into coldwellbanker.com. And as you can see, the photos are right here. Click save and continue. And it's going to pull the Paragon listing description as well. You can change that if you want. Click save and continue. You're going to have all your information right here. It should be pulling from your coldwellbanker.com profile. And then it's going to create your e-postcard for you. So that way you can publish it to the web, maybe email it to all your contacts, share it on your Facebook page, tweet it, share it on Google+, whatever you would like. You can go over here to campaigns. This is a good one. I have all my clients set up on holiday campaigns, or you can set them up as a home seller, home buyer. Maybe they're not quite ready to buy or sell yet. Set them up on one of those campaigns so they don't forget about you when it comes time to doing that. Let's do a holiday campaign. So you click on traditional holidays. It'll show you all the different dates that they're going to send out. I really highly suggest sending this to yourself, because then you'll know exactly when you're getting the postcards. And if one of your clients happens to say, hey, thanks for the Halloween card, or hey, thanks for the daylight savings reminder, you're not going, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but you know because you sent it to yourself. So you're just going to click select campaign. And then you're going to manage your contacts. You add your contacts from your list in there. You can add different groups at the same time if you want, or you can go through and click individual people, however you'd like to do it. I could add my clients if I wanted. And then you can add different events. So maybe you need a notification to yourself that you should follow up after an email or a postcard is sent out, or you can send a different postcard, like if you have a different holiday in mind, or you have an event coming up or something like that, you can send a postcard to them automatically and it'll do it for you, which is awesome. And then you can start or resume the campaign at any time. And they do update these throughout the years, so this year's almost over. You can start it now, and then I'm pretty sure it goes over into 2018 when they upload the new postcards. There's ad templates. You could, different smart home staging, homes for dogs, CBX. You could print those off and put them in your buyer or seller packets if you would like. There's flyers, so there's open house flyers, there's land and ranch flyers, just stuff like that. There's newsletters. If you wanted to send a newsletter, they will generate some of the text for you, so you don't have to completely write your own newsletter. And then if you go back to home, like I said, there's all kinds of different things that you could play with in here. There's the flyers. You can make an open house flyer. I've used those before. Up here you have all your profile settings, business account info and all that. You can manage your photo if you want to change your photo, or your contact information. But it all should pull from coldwellbanker.com if you keep that profile updated. Okay, so we are pretty much done with the e-marketing. So we'll go back to CB Exchange, back up here to our springboard, and we'll go through List Hub. Your client does have to have an email, so if your client doesn't have an email, then they will not be able to get these reports. So when you pull this up, it's going to show your detailed views. Here are my views for the last month. It tells you where those views are coming from. Most of them obviously are coming from Zillow, Realtor.com, and Trulia. And then it also shows your detailed listings. So like my house on Sage got 1,469 views. It has your leads and all that stuff. Up here, if you click on custom reports, you can see where the different views are coming from, your detailed views. And then if you go over here to e-marketing, it's going to show you all the websites that your house is going to. And you can print those off for sellers. You have your reports for your sellers. Show them, we have the best marketing and we're able to get your house out there to many websites as possible. If you go up here to reporting, we're back where we started. We go right here to inventory, you click on it. So here are my 2 active listings that I have right now. You can see I have my property page, my seller report, and my seller email. Let's say I wanted to set my seller up on a report to get it once a week so she knows how many people are going or looking at the house online. So you click on seller report. It'll tell you how many views your house has gotten. And if you have a lot of views, but you're not getting a lot of showings or a lot of leads, maybe it's time to lower the price, and this might be a good tool to use to tell your client, it's time to lower the price. It tells you your 4 week average, so it tells me my property has been performing better than 80%, 86% of the people on the market. So, you know, this house is getting views. If that's numbers lower, maybe you should change your pictures, take better pictures, change your marketing, change something up a little bit, maybe price, whatever that may be. Like I said, it'll show your property detail views and all that. You can pick which view you would like to send your client. So you have this one is your market comparison, or you could have your list view. So it's telling you where the views are coming from, and these are the people you're going to want to target in like your Facebook marketing or your other marketing stuff like that. It'll tell you the top websites that the views are coming from. And then up here at the top it says send or schedule a seller report. So I would just type in my seller's first name, last name, and then here's the email that it's going to send her. You send her the subject, so just put the address in there, and then you can automatically schedule that if you'd like. You can also you can CC yourself, so it'll go to you, so you know how many views, and that gives you something to talk to your client about. You know, that gives you a reason to call your client on the 1st or the 15th of the month, just to give them an update and say, hey, this is how many views we've gotten in the last 2 weeks. How do you feel about that? Do you think we should keep the price where it's at, lower it, what else? And then you, for yourself, can think about what else can I do for my marketing. Maybe it's time for another open house. Maybe you should do a boost on Facebook or something like that. So that is how that's how ListHub works. So that is pretty much it for CB Exchange. Like I said, it kind of works just like a Facebook news feed, and it has different marketing materials for you to use. And you have your Springboard over here, which gives you access to all these different portals. Oh, one more thing I did want to share is Dash. This is how you update your profile on quiltofmaker.com. If you go over here to your name, under your name it says web profile. If you click on that, you're going to see the different categories. So you have like your awards. So here's all the awards that I've gotten, my credentials. I made a list of all my credentials, put those in there. My personal profile was a paragraph that I wrote about myself. And then my specialties, my welcome message, and then my secondary specialization. It also added that I'm Smart Home certified. So all these things are in here. These are the things that show up on your quiltofmaker.com profile, and this is how you update them. So make sure every year, you know, as you get new awards or you're on new committees or whatever you have going on in your life, make sure you update it on here. So that's our Dash. That's pretty much all you do in Dash is just update your profile. We're gonna get out of there, and like I said, that's pretty much it for CB Exchange. And just, you know, make sure you utilize all the different things it has to offer.